I hereby declare this awards ceremony of University of the Arts, London, open. Hello and welcome to your ceremony. Graduates, yeah. I am so very pleased to be here with you today as your new Chancellor and delighted to be able to extend my congratulations to you all. I'm sure my feelings are shared by the rest of the platform party when I say that it's a real honor to join you and your family and friends on this most momentous occasion. I'm particularly pleased to be here as I haven't been in my role for very long, and so I haven't had the chance to meet many of you before today. We did do a few fist bumps as I walked through the crowd, and that's how I'd like to proceed. I must admit, I was wondering if it makes sense for me to be here at all. Bit of a gatecrasher, late to the party, someone who turns up when all the guests have already arrived. Perhaps it does. And I debated whether I should attend at all, whether it might be more prudent to wait until I perhaps completed a year in the job first. But I decided now was as good a time as any. Why wait 12 months to express my excitement and delight at being asked to represent you as your Chancellor? Why miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to congratulate you firsthand? I ain't going to do that. So, my respect and admiration for you and all you've achieved is genuine. And I didn't want pride to stop me showing that. So here I am, honored to be part of such a significant day in your lives. And significant it really is. Because today we reflect on and celebrate the remarkable journey you started here maybe 1, 2, or 3 years ago. We look back at who you were when you first made that decision to follow your calling and where that decision has taken you today. And I'm sure many of you only have faint memories of those early days. You see, the human brain has a very interesting way of keeping us humble. The more we progress, learn, and achieve in our lives, the more it seems to forget how far we've come, how much development we've made through hard graft and determination, how much we've simply all grown. It's a funny thing that our brains do, that no sooner have we achieved one of our goals, we forget how much effort, patience, and determination was required to get there in the first place. We downplay our successes. Once we've acquired the skills we struggled so hard to get to grips with, we tend to write them off as ordinary, run-of-the-mill, nothing special. That's why so often you'll hear experts or pioneers talking about what they do as if it's really quite ordinary. They've forgotten how difficult it was at the very beginning. So I'd like to invite you to think back for a moment on your time as a student, to remind yourself of those early days, to reflect on how much you've achieved and learned. And while I'm not suggesting we should spend our time being our biggest plaudits, there is certainly a case for reminding ourselves every now and again of just how far we've come and celebrating that fact. By completing your studies, you have demonstrated perseverance, adaptability, and patience, the ability to stick with things right to the very end, despite the many challenges and surprises that life throws at us. You've proven that you can do much more than just ride the fickle waves of success and good luck, but that you can equally navigate the choppy waters of self-doubt, inequity, and failure right up to the shores of success. This is a huge testament to your character, to your wit, intelligence, talent, and sheer bloody-mindedness. In an age where quick wins are the order of the day, you've committed to the slow and sometimes painful process of setting yourself a target and then putting in the effort to reach it. I congratulate you not only on your academic success today, but for all the ways in which you've won. Crossing continents, some of you, moving homes, leaving good jobs and your comfort zones, the safety of established friendship groups and ways of working, ignoring those voices, maybe even your own, which said, you can't do it. You'll never be good enough. And picking yourself up when things got stressful. And as they say, trusting the process. It's a praiseworthy attribute and not one so commonly held. I have a radio, which I'm particularly fond of, and when it suddenly stopped working recently, I was quite reluctant to toss it in the bin. So I decided to try and find someone who could repair it. Fortunately, I came across a place where local people volunteer to fix household goods for free. Took my old radio along, and as the fixer in front of me proceeded to pull my radio to pieces, and then in my mind to miraculously get it working again, I asked in sheer wonder how they'd learnt to do that. I guess I was just too stubborn to give up, was the answer that came back. I didn't start off knowing what to do, but I just didn't stop trying. Simple words, yet which hold a simple and universal truth. Not many of us are born knowing how to do the things we want to do. Not all of us have an innate talent or gift to be able to shine in our chosen field without work and guidance, as well as perseverance. Despite what our celebrity culture promotes, most people who excel at things only do so because they put the hours in, they put in a shift, and they just keep going. They stubbornly refuse to stop trying and to stop believing in themselves. In this world, people like that are the ones who cross the finishing line. People like you. I implore you to keep that same determination throughout your professional lives, because there will be many instances where you find yourself right at the beginning again. You're graduating from UAL. At the end of your course as the students with the most expertise and knowledge, but many of you will take on new endeavors where you've yet again been the apprentice, where you'll be the newbie, where you'll be the new kid on the block. However, if you're serious about the path you wish to take and where you eventually want to end up, then that won't dissuade you. Indeed, wherever you go next, as an intern, a junior, or starting your own new enterprise, you have to be prepared to start from scratch. And that's not as bad as it may seem. Believe me, the fact that you don't fit one way of thinking or doing, that your ideas and methods are fresh and innovative, will make you highly desirable in today's workforce, where more and more frequently we have to admit that the old ways are just not working. As a UAL graduate, you will see, as you make your way in new circles, the kind of response and expectations the UAL name evokes. We are associated with professionalism, creativity, experimentation, solution finders, innovators, award winners, pioneers, and absolute legends. But there's no need for me to tell you all this. You know this is true yourself. It's the reason you worked so hard to study here in the first place. It's the reason why I knew I would accept the invitation to be your chancellor. Graduates, I am so excited to see what you do next, to witness how you influence and shape this world of ours for the better. To marvel at the way you put to use the skills you have honed here, creating a fairer, more just world where creativity provides answers for urgent social questions. Take us on those journeys, share our news and update us, encourage and support one another. You're not leaving your friends and classmates here today. Your collaboration with them and us will, and I hope, continue. Strengthen and transform yourselves and become one of our highly esteemed alumni. Congratulations, class of 2024. Now, I'd like to introduce Vice-Chancellor James Purnell.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, in particular, to all our graduates from Wimbledon College of Arts, from the Creative Computing Institute, and from the Teaching and Learning Exchange. You're very, very welcome. Today is a very special day, one that you will treasure for the rest of your lives. But I think you all know that you didn't get here all by yourselves, that your loved ones, your friends, your family, our staff were with you every step of the way, and in particular when those steps were hardest. So I suggest we stand up and give them a huge round of applause to thank them for everything they did to get you here. So, while you are leaving UAL, graduation is not quite the ending we imagine it to be. In fact, the root of the word graduate means to step towards something. So, in fact, it is a beginning. And as you go through life, you will find lots of beginnings like this. Beginnings that feel like endings, endings that feel like beginnings. It could be starting a job or starting a family, finishing a piece of work. So today is not your last graduation in life. There will be many in the years to come. You'll take all sorts of steps, some deliberate, some accidental, some will turn out right, some will turn out wrong. But throughout that journey, know one thing, which is that you have a creative practice. You came to us with it, but during your time with us, it has been nurtured. Creativity, after all, is not just the substance of artistic genius, although it is that. It's in many ways an ordinary thing of making lives better in lots of small ways for everyone. That's why at UAL we say that the world needs creativity. It needs your creativity. So whatever practice you're called to, go out and make use of that gift and those skills that have been nurtured, perhaps to change big things. Could be changing the industries of stage or screen, could be making the internet or technology more inclusive and equal, or making the media that we consume ethical. So you could change big things, but I'm sure that you will all change small things as well, and that together, those small changes will add up to something big. So know that as a UAL graduate, you will now be part of a global community learning from and supporting each other. As Clive said, do keep in touch with us, keep in touch with each other. The gift that you have of alumni and students from all around the world is something incredibly precious. Make the most of it. My colleagues and I on this platform are so proud to have been a part of your story, to have welcomed you here, to have shared the very best of what we know. But now the next step is up to you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you very much. And now, before we present the candidates, we have a special film featuring some of our graduates as they look back on their time at Wimbledon. And following that, the Dean of Performance, Arts and Foundation, Jane Knowles, will present the candidates for awards from Wimbledon.
One word proud to be graduated from Chelsea College of Art. UAL has been one name since the first day when I started searching about university.
Graduating from Wimbledon, it means a lot for me. I can't believe that I'm graduating this uni, but at the same time, I feel so free.
Studying at Camberwell has meant learning about the art world, but more who I want to be.
After a year of studying at Chelsea College of Art, I feel even more proud of what I have been learning and achieved.
Uni was really big for me, and it changed my life.
Studying at the CCI has meant having able to explore the intersection of technology and creative practices.
I went out and then I learned how to weld, I built a trolley, then I recycled some fruit. I made a whole jam business from scratch.
On behalf of ArtsSU, congratulations to all the Camberwell, Chelsea and Wimbledon students graduating. We have finally arrived to the much anticipated moment when, together with staff and loved ones, we come to celebrate your brilliant characters, hard work and dedication.
I think the big things that I learned at Chelsea is to be brave, to follow your passion.
Actually, before I studied in Wimbledon, I thought there's so many answers about arts, and it just keeps just lock me in like 4 worlds.
There's no most what fun thing I did. I think everything I did was fun.
Yeah, after the Wimbledon, I got the answer, and I just changed a lot as an artist.
What I will remember the most is probably the Southall and Brick Lane walks I did with my tutor Raksha. It got me into liking and loving London for the first time.
I think I'm going to miss the most from the CCI is the amazing community that we have in here. We have people coming from so many different walks of life.
I quit my previous job to study art. For sure that in the future I'm trying to follow my passion in art and design.
I really love to thank to technicians in Wimbledon because like there's so many technicians in here and they just trying to help us as they can.
After completing my studies, I'm really looking forward to doing my own events because I've been to a lot led by uni.
I'm gonna really miss my friends.
Everyone has been amazing. We support each other.
There is something magical within the very essence of humans and art and the deep connection that is between them. Feel empowered to share this magic with the world, knowing that you will always have the community and support grown during your time at UAL.
For the Korean students in Wimbledon, 난 너네가 정말로 자랑스럽다. 축하해!
Hello, Wimbledon. I confirm that the candidates from Wimbledon College of Arts to be presented at this ceremony have complied with all the conditions required by University of the Arts London. I present the following candidates for awards from Wimbledon College of Arts. MFA Fine Art, we'll just pause a moment for everybody to get ready. So what happens slightly off stage is that there's somebody there making sure everyone's gown is looking immaculate and everyone's looking gorgeous before they come across the stage. So we'll just hold fire until then. I hope you're all having a good day so far. And we're going to start with our MA students, and then we'll go on to our BA students. Hey, we're ready. Hold there. Take the most of your moment. Right, okay, we're ready. Okay. MFA Fine Art. Yi Xiao Chen. Chuenza Huang. BA Honours Fine Art, Print and Time-Based Media. Ning Chao. MA Performance, Politics and Social Justice. Teresa Nelson. MA Performance Theatre Making. Timna Kren. Jiachi Li. Shinran Mang. MA Theatre and Performance Design, Xinyu Fan. Camille Godshow. Lucy Arndale. Ankita Kinika. Himani Patel. Svetlana Reinish. Lu Wang. MA Theatre Design. Yoav Siegel. BA Honours Acting and Performance. Juru Agirbas. Ilya Andreevs. Samuel Ashman. Simone Athanasiou. Alice Atkinson. Jayam Bizima. Ethan Burkett. Katerina Dobrov-Lianskia. Chloe Emery. Joshua Farr. Arika Gonçalves Diaz Rosa Lima. Stella Lee Griffiths. Christiana Joseph. Adeline Kari. Teddy Kitch. Julia Kumbu Chiabu. Yanni Lee. Milo Lovekin. Rosa Matushik. Alia McLaughlin. Hannah McNamara. Pedro Millen Duke. Miles Rattigan. Amy Reed. Louise Rose. Lydia Rouse. Ria Scarlett. Montana Sherwood. Levi. Kacper Szymowski. Rachel Tiki Tabazo. Paige Thomas. Bianca Wardali. Nathan White. Birdie Wright. Eloise Wright. Shana Wright Michelle. Najla Yassar. BA Honours Contemporary Theatre and Performance. Morgan Charlton. Chiyim Chung. Tiana Hatta Hamani. Alva Hymerton. Ustini Kutsiani. Oscar Reynolds. Holly Stocker. Olga Tomalik. George Williams Lane. BA Honours, Costume for Theatre and Screen. Amber Archer. Sophia Arons. Eleanor Baird. Lucia Bertonetto. Sophia Blackburn. Hazel Chi Yu Book. Amy Boyd. Emily Bruson. Frederick Calvert-Lee. Leonor Cardoza Mateas Clementia. Dina Chilik. Parker Chandler. Raojen Chen. Ichi Chen. Yunju Chen. Jiung Che. Eliza Coulson. Liberty Dobson. Laura Doughty Voden. Amelia Drayton Roberts. Maria Dwyer. Sasha Ernie. Ilaria Edmonds. Savannah Endine. Isabel Engelhardt. Karen Fisher. Natasha Fuller. Evan Jentarowski. Xinyu Guo. Edith Hall-Mooney. India Harris. Quinn Harris. Alexandra Hepper. Yang Hong. Ching Tan Ip. Suhui Jia. Adele Jiang. Abigail Johnston. Noah Kramer. Sophia Kushma. Tia Eloise Lee. Roshuan Lee. Lifeng Liao. Shindy Lin. Yuli Liao. Catherine Murphy. Emily Neild. Choi Limit Mongol. Lucas Pinto. Catherine Reed. Caitlin Rowe. Chloe Saltmarsh. Kira Schlicht. Katrina Sidorokati. Ivy Stewart. Hongni Tayok. Emily White. Katie Whitehead. Hannah Williams. Evelyn Wilson. Elizabeth Wingfield. Matilda Winner. Fanchi Chu. Hong Young. Ekaterina Yurova. Kaichi Young. Xinyue Young. Shueihan Young. BA Honours Production Arts for Screen. David Adema. Sergi Chen. Charmaine Rafaro Maibenway Chikiwa. Hogarth Coote. Neve Giddings. Florence Green. Alicia Gupta. Oluwatoyin Miseti Oyiniyi Hoot. Eve Lewis. Talia Mualim. Lilia Novakovska Page. Laura Schiefer. Ellie Mae Seinfeld. Anna Van Arndt. Nicholas Willis. Yufu Wu. Leo Vigash. Yuyang Shui. Chinjun She. Ting Zhang. Xinjian Yang. Xuan Zhang. BA Honours Technical Arts for Theatre and Performance. Neve Bartlett. Daisy Brown. Rose Christie Miller. Gisette Deeth. Robin Farrell. Amy Green. Grace Handy. Alexandra Jermakova. Erica Kachina. Francisco Lazotta. Lambros Lazaru. Will O'Day. Emily Pugh. Loveday Richards Ajoran. Ava Sylvie. Evie Sims. Lawrence Whitney Lowe. Hope Wilding. BA Honours Theatre Design. Leona Alexander Joseph. Maria Arango Diego. Ji-Yun Baik. Iris Cardu. Janru Chen. Megan Davies. Oscar Grange. Lily Hodman. Ching Huang. Xinyue Ji. Shimbi Kang. Dana Karen. Dada Kim. Amelia Kiriakou. Lok Lee. Xinyue Liao. Got Camden. Camden Seymour. Siwen Xu. Zishan Yang. Tianxin Xi. BA Honours Costume for Theatre and Screen, Grace McKenty. By the authority of the University of the Arts London, I confer on these candidates the awards for which they have qualified. I'd now like to welcome Jane McFadden, Pro Vice-Chancellor and Head of College, to present the Honorary and Professorial Awards.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce our honorary degree recipient, James Aitchison, to whom we award an honorary fellowship. James Aitchison is a celebrated set and costume designer and graduate of Wimbledon College of Arts. Upon his graduation, James had hoped to work as a set theatre designer. As fate would have it, his first job out of college was in the costume department of BBC TV, where he was responsible for the wardrobe of series such as the fourth incarnation of Doctor Who. James left his mark on the franchise, having created the Doctor's signature extra-long scarf. Moving away from television in the 1980s, James got into the world of film, becoming a lifelong collaborator with members of the Monty Python's Flying Circus. Around the same time, James established his lifetime relationship with late Italian director Bernardo Bertolucci. Their meeting in 1984 was a personal milestone which propelled his career to the highest echelons. Their collaboration on The Last Emperor won him his first Academy Award. He later went on to win 2 more, earned for his work on notable films, Dangerous Liaisons and Restoration. He also worked on the beloved Spider-Man films. In addition to realising the creative vision of some of the world's most eminent directors like Steven Spielberg, James has been regarded as a master illusionist. Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 director Sam Raimi once called him an extremely personable and quick-witted visionary designer. Coming full circle, James's remarkable career journey allowed him to revisit his first love, theatre. In the 1990s, he designed the costumes for Hamlet, starring Ralph Fiennes, and The Marriage of Figaro at the Metropolitan Opera House at the Lincoln Center, New York. These days, he's preparing to travel to Perth, Australia, to oversee the transfer of the Royal New Zealand Ballet's production of Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet, for which he designed the sets and costumes. James's proudest moments beside fatherhood include the opportunity to work with remarkable people in their respective fields. His advice to aspiring talents is to remember that it's very hard work. Forget the concept of the 8th day. If you knew hardly anything about what I was doing when I started, I knew hardly anything about what I was doing when I started. So if I can do it, so can you. I'm delighted to ask the Chancellor to confer the Honorary Fellowship of the University of the Arts London on James Aitchison. Thank you.
Well, first of all, thank you, Chancellor Clive Murray and Vice-Chancellor James Purnell, and the Dean of Wimbledon College of Art, Jane Knowles, for my honorary fellowship and for the opportunity to talk to you here this morning. I'd like to join the others in congratulating you, the graduates of 2024, Many congratulations. And also to the parents and families and friends, you must be justly proud today. So I guess the first question is, what are you going to do now? And the answer should be anything and everything. And I'm afraid it's going to be a bit messy. But embrace the mess. And it's probably going to be complicated, but enjoy the complications. And it will probably be nothing like you thought it was going to be like, but surprises are good for us. I wonder if you, like me, learned as much from the people that you studied with as the talented and colourful people that sit behind me here on the stage. Brilliant though their tutorship has been, the stimulus of working and studying alongside people with a shared enthusiasm in a creative environment is a remarkable privilege. Being with different people from different backgrounds, with different points of view and different life experiences, and from different countries, has, I hope, enriched and informed your creativity, your learning, and your practice. There's nothing more exciting than the stimulus of fellow conspirators and collaborators. Luckily, much of what we do creatively, as in life, we do with other people. We conspire, from the Latin conspire, to breathe together. And we collaborate with each other, both creatively, socially. We form relationships and partnerships, unless you're a lonely poet or writer. And most of us work with other people to produce things. I was fortunate enough, as Jane said, to work for many years with the Italian film director Bernardo Bertolucci. Sorry, must stay near the phone, near the mic. He would say to us, all my collaborators are my lemons. Every day I will come and give you a little squeeze for your juice, and then I will come back next to give you another squeeze. And in fact, I will squeeze you every day until you are dry. And, you know, we loved being his lemons. And we loved being squeezed. He understood that collaboration was an essential part of his creative process. He demanded our support in developing and creating his vision. He did it with love and humor and respect and flattery. And we loved being his lemons. We'd been chosen for our specific skills, but he wanted more. He wanted to know how we felt about his script. He wanted our reactions, our ideas, our input. He wanted to know how we would react to what he had written. We became his lemons, but we also became his mirror and his sounding board. He invited us to join him on the journey of creation. And we would then go back to the many and various departments that make up a film crew and try and emulate these seductive skills with our own colleagues. So as you go forward and develop your own creative and collaborative skills, do not forget to polish your social skills. Attitude is hugely important. Learn how to listen, stay curious, develop your ability to express your ideas clearly and decisively, and allow others to do the same. Be brave and open, and above all, hone your sense of humor, because laughter is the shortest distance between two people. I also want to wish you luck, whatever it is. Thomas Jefferson said the harder he worked, the luckier he got. And I think he might have been right. I have that sneaking suspicion. People will be impressed by your hard work. They will notice your commitment, your energy, your passion, long before they know whether you've got any talent or not. And be warned, laziness also shows. It can be seen, it's tangible. Be on your guard against it. You often don't know when you're being noticed or remembered, but the effect you have on people is probably your most valuable currency. Nobody else has your voice, your imagination, or your intuition. So define yourself by who you are and what you love, and always bite off more than you can chew, and then chew it. So after all that aspirational stuff, I need to come clean. When I left Wimbledon, I had no idea what I was going to do or how I was going to do it. I wasn't one of those confident people you might be sitting next to, the type where you can almost see their confidence and naked ambition oozing out of their pores, who know where they're going and how to achieve it. So this is a shout out for the people who don't feel flushed with bold excitement and unbridled confidence about what lies ahead. But keep at it, commit to keeping at it, commit to looking for work, commit to finding work, commit to making work. I'm going to finish with a quote by somebody who said it much better than I could. I've stuck it on every wall of every workplace I've ever worked in. And it was written in 1792 by Goethe. And he wrote, "Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back. Concerning all of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans, that the moment one commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issue from the decision raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now." Thank you.
I am delighted to now present the professorial awards which the Chancellor will confer. The University has resolved to confer the title of Professor of Performance and Digital Transformation on Dr. Maria Chatsa-Christodoulou for her exemplary scholarship and contribution to arts education. The University has resolved to confer the title of Professor of Innovation and the Creative Economy on Dr. Marcus Adair for his esteemed practice and outstanding contribution to knowledge exchange. The University has resolved to confer the title of Professor of Design on Dr. Trevor Keeble for his outstanding academic leadership and dedication to excellence in the arts and creative disciplines. The University has resolved to confer the title of Professor of Creative Computing on Dr. Nick Brian Kins in recognition of his pioneering research and academic leadership in the fields of interactive technology and AI. The University has resolved to confer the title of Emeritus Professor of Architecture on Dr. Jeremy Till for his distinction with which he has served the University and his outstanding contribution as a scholar, educator and academic leader. Now I'd like to introduce Professor Lawrence Zegan, Director of the Creative Computing Institute, and Michelle Howe, Assistant Deputy Vice-Chancellor Education, to present the candidates for awards from the Creative Computing Institute and the Teaching and Learning Exchange.
Wow, for a moment, I get to step into Wimbledon. We have a late entry. For costume design for theatre and screen, UAL Gao. I present the following candidates for awards from the Creative Computing Institute. MA Internet Equalities, Zhizhang Chen. Yameo Wang. Shenjing Wen. For MRes Creative Computing, Joseph Hoole. Thomas Introna. Wen Zi. Hao Yang Yu. For MSc Computing and Creative Industry, April Chu. Sai Kundinja Dupala. Si Jing Hong. Zhenyang Lui. Yu Yang Mei. Naomi Olamonje. Avika Pulgas. Sydney Ajing Rodka Hansen. Kunimbaye Shigela. Antonia Valencia Talhook. For MSc Creative Computing, Kwai Chen. An Dong. Xining Jiang. Chua Yan Fiona Lau. Jia Leng. Runyai Liao. Quan Yu Liu. Yufei Ma. Gabriel Rudnick. Adbat Yukidvi. Matthew Walker. Huijing Wang. Shuji Wang. Yu Wang. Shenkai Wang. Ziquin Su. Shaiho Yang. Su Su. For MSc Data Science and AI for the Creative Industries, Aleria Ashunjil. Marissa Beattie. Alex Jordan Chan. Yingye Chen. Oluwatufunmi Alulaji. Anna Gaston. Shijiang Liang. Sujian Lai. Xiaochen Liang. Minghao Liang. Sadie Nathan. Lucy Jade O'Connor. Haipeng Yan. Ming Xu. For BSc Creative Computing, Jalissa Abid. Ayla Arange. Sharon Balachanda. Pratik. Laura Doel Balesta. Artem Demchev. Diana Galindo Clavijo. Iti Gupta. Charlotte Hill. Erica Amanaka Yu. Yufei Zhao. Katie Kiselova. Felix Kuladin. Janice Lee. Seraphin Lichtenhan. Excuse me. Olivia McCallum. Riku Mito. Alexis Obu. San Resi. Leda Sadotti. Kurush Simpkins. Annabelle Simpson. Janice Sinchawala. Samia Tariki. Vicky Vu. By the authority of University of the Arts London, I confer on these candidates the awards for which they've qualified. Thank you. Well done all.
Good morning. Before I start reading out the names of the academic practice graduates, we'd like to take a minute to pause and remember one of their cohort that tragically passed away last summer. Our colleague and friend, Ian Goff, was a student on the MA in academic practice and a footwear lecturer at the London College of Fashion. We have been able to award him his MA posthumously and are delighted that some of his family are joining us here today to celebrate in his achievements, as we know he would have wished. Our thoughts are with them. Ian had taught footwear at UAL for over 20 years and would be delighted to see some of the footwear that we've had on show today. I've seen a spectacular example of some teeth in a heel somewhere over here. He was a brilliant colleague and a lovely man. He had been studying on the MA in academic practice for a couple of years and was extremely well liked and respected member of our community. Ian's caring, student-centred approach to teaching was mirrored in his sensitive and thoughtful work as a researcher. For his final project, he was gathering stories from students returning to study after periods of time out. He was planning to make a handcrafted pair of shoes to express his own story of similar circumstances and highlight empathy through the idea of walking in someone else's shoes. Such a clever and beautiful idea that expressed his joyful approach to research and his open and curious emerging researcher identity. Ian was an impressive writer, an incredibly generous and supportive peer in class, and a highly respected and much loved colleague. In one of his tutorials, he told his tutor about how in the olden days, all across Europe, people used to hide shoes in the walls of houses as a way of warding off evil spirits. He said that he went to the old LCF building at John Prince's Street before it closed to hide a shoe in the wall. That playful act, that deep knowledge of his craft and its history, that future care for others, that was Ian all over. We've lost a brilliant teacher and we miss him. Okay, moving from that sad moment but celebrating in his achievements, we'll move on to announcing the names of the graduates in the MA Academic Practice in Art, Design and Communication. Sarah Bartow. Sharon Bertram. Mina Bella. Deborah Carnegie. Verity Cleary. Miriam Elgon. Claudine Henry. Michael Ho. Shura Joseph Gruner. Caris Kennedy. Simone Kluge. Ilga Leimanes. Rachel Mandley. Shani Louise Osei. Max Tukey. and Alice Wilson. I'll now read out the names of the graduates from the PG Cert in Academic Practice in Art, Design and Communication. Folshade Abdul. Kader Al-Hati. No. Ruth Annette. Simon Banks. Diego Benalcazar Vega. Manu Hunter Brueggemann. Tonisha Child. Matthew Denny. Sarah E. Sean Henry Fitzsimmons. Rachel Jenkins. Kafayat Kessington. Sarah Leonovich. Michelle Lynn Braby. Sarah Mansell. Sarah Masters. Sebastian May. Francesca Bazzarella. Genevieve Muwana. Ibunolowa Obasa. Ellen O'Gorman. Nina O'Reilly. Anahita Rasmi. Joe Richardson. Jackie Roberts. Louise Stewart Traynor. Singhang Tam. Yukako Tanaka. Freeweni Telwelder. Zoe Tynan Campbell. Amy Erry. And Fiona Jane Walsh. By the authority of the University of the Arts London, I confer on these candidates the awards for which they have qualified. Well done. I now call on Charmaine Rufaro Mebonwe Chikawa, a graduate of BA Production Arts for Screen, to respond on behalf of the student body. Just get my speech ready. Hi, good morning all. How's everyone? Good. Well, good morning, members of the audience. I'd like to thank Jane Knowles for nominating me to respond on behalf of all the students. Oh, now stop my speech. I realize that I never had the privilege of getting to know you all, and I don't know your personal stories, and you don't know mine. And we don't know the journeys that we've all been on to get to this moment. But please, allow me to introduce myself. Hello, hola, ni hao, bonjour, assalamu alaikum, guten tag, buongiorno, konnichiwa, hey, annyeonghaseyo, smai, namaste, and salvonani, class of 2024. My name is Charmaine Rufaro Maibongwe Dube Chikiwa. I was born in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, and I moved to England when I was 9. At the same age I am now, my mum left her home and her family for a new life in England. She shared her worries with her grandmother, concerned that my great-grandmother would probably pass away whilst she was away. Her response to my mum's concerns was, "Ukuba khona yukuthi sihlale sikhulume." And for my non-Ndebele speakers out there, that means for us to be here and alive is for us to sit and talk and to stay in contact. These parting words to my mother have shaped me, and I think about them often. Now I hope to share with you some parting words of encouragement. As I was writing this, I couldn't tell if these are the words that I've been craving to hear all my life, or these are words I genuinely believe that everyone wants to hear. But nevertheless, to everyone here today, you are strong and you are resilient. You should hold an unsurpassable amount of self-belief. Remind yourself that you are a living testament to the endurance of creativity. The world may try to tell us that creativity isn't important, and to that I say, where would we be without it? Everything around us was once just an idea, a set of neurons firing away in somebody's brain. And with some self-belief, you can turn those firing neurons into words, gestures, and you can use those to create a sketch of a building for a movie set or a pattern for a beautiful ball gown. So I've looked into the future, that's a Ravensdale, and I found out that you were in it. You were doing what you loved, what you were good at, and what made you happy. And the world was so much better for it. You are a living testament to what generations of creative humans can do. You may not realize it, but you're your ancestors' wildest dreams. What a privilege it is to live in a safe country and have the opportunity to study. Unfortunately, very few have been granted the opportunity to gain an education and to progress to university level. Though you may not realize it now, you hold immense power. Please, choose to use your voice for good. Remember that not all forces for change are destructive. If one butterfly flaps its wings, nothing might happen. But
If we all do, it might cause a wind of change that cannot be ignored. I have decided to use the acronym ARTS as the conclusion for my speech. A. A is for authenticity. Do not change yourself to fit into who you believe the world wants you to be. R. R is for respect. We are our support networks. We know what it's been like to study our creative degrees. It's quite unlike many other courses. The energy you've put into developing your craft is worthy of respect. Respect as much as any other degree, and don't let the world tell you any different. T. T is for time. Time will pass anyway. Whether you do a master's degree immediately, time will pass anyway. Whether you work part-time, you save up to travel the world, and you never pick up a pen, your laptop, a needle, and thread ever again, time will pass anyway. Whether you choose to take a break, to move back home, to catch your breath, time will pass anyway. Find comfort in it. You cannot be late for your life. We all face roadblocks and unique experiences, and we all have unique privileges. Comparison will try to rush you, but have patience for yourself. S. S is for sacrifice. I'm unsure if this was the right word, but alas, I needed something that started with the letter S. So, sometimes as artists, we feel the need to sacrifice ourselves for an illusion of success. I ask that you reflect wisely on what you choose to sacrifice on your road to success. Don't let it be your friendships, your family, and your other support networks. That becomes a very lonely road. If you know what you want for yourself and your community, do not sacrifice your integrity. That's a different type of loneliness. Be wild, be strong, be free. We are production, we are costume, and we are theater designers. We are creative technologists. We are the future. Thank you very much, class of 2024.
Thank you, Charmaine, for those meaningful and inspiring words. I'm sure many of you can relate to the experiences that she shared. Our backgrounds and life paths may vary, but essentially, we all share the same basic wants and needs: to have happy and fulfilling relationships, to be healthy, enjoy life, and do what we believe we are called to do, to make sure our days on this planet count. I'm so proud to be here among so many of you who have committed to that philosophy and who are taking every step possible to follow your calling. It's at times like these when I see the joy that comes from people daring to follow their heart's desires that I remember these lines from Charles Bukowski's poem, The Laughing Heart. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvelous. The gods wait to delight in you. And now. It's with bittersweet emotions that I inform you that we've reached the end of this ceremony. You may be feeling the same as you prepare to move on from a way of life and people that you have grown used to. I'm sure you're also very excited about the future. Excited about stepping out of your comfort zone and putting the skills, resilience, and confidence you've acquired here to the test. We're so proud that you chose us to help you become the artists that you all undoubtedly are. And we look forward to hearing from you over the coming years and to hear of your future triumphs. Class of 2024, I congratulate you for your audacity. Yeah. I congratulate you for some of those shoes I saw parading down this red carpet. I congratulate your adaptability, creativity, resilience. Well done to you all. Before I close the ceremony, could I please ask you all to remain seated until the academic procession has left the auditorium. So now, everybody, I declare the 2024 awards ceremony closed.